Hey, what's up? You're watching Vec, and welcome back to a new weekly Forzathon challenge. We are back in winter. I know, everybody's favorite season. Now, this week isn't really all that great. The rewards aren't all that great either. What we're looking at is the modern race suit in gray from the trial. If you don't have this yet, well, here's your chance to get it. The rest of the car rewards are also kind of on the meh side. On the seasonal playground games, you can get the VW Golf. By completing Polar Protein, you can get the Chevy Impala 96. I see this as a bit of a gimmick car. You can turn it into a cop car, which is always fun, but the only thing really making this hard to get is being expensive on the auction house. You also have a chance to get a Caddy Escalade through Grit and Determination, another car I'm not really excited about, but if you're into caddies, well, here's another chance to get one. Then through Put to Work, you can get a Mercedes AMG E63. All these cars are, I don't know, I don't really feel like they're all that great. Through the seasonal completion bonuses, at 50% you can get a Lambo Huracan, another car that isn't necessarily all that rare, but at 8% you can get a Ferrari 250 GT. The only thing is that the 250 GT for me was kind of a bit of a rare car, but then I started getting them left and right and I can't get rid of them fast enough. But if you don't have either of these cars, here is your chance to get them. But going to the Forzathon shop, you can get yourself a 1970 Buick GCX. So if you don't have this muscle car, here's your chance. You can also get yourself a 1995 Nissan Nismo GTR Forza Edition. These cars can run up a pretty penny on the auction house, and if you have some and you just want to get some extra cash, here's your chance. You can sell them on the auction house, but be warned, this does mean it's gonna go down in the auction price. However, if you don't have one already, it is a great car to have in your back pocket. At S1 is one of my favorites. It is a must-have for sure. Before we actually get into the weekly Forzathon challenge, hit that sub button for me. I do these types of guides every week and every Thursday, so if you're looking for quick recaps on the guides and the rewards for each week, well, hitting that sub button will notify you when those videos are out. So for this weekly Forzathon challenge, we are driving the 2011 BMW 1 Series M Coupe, and it does say not to be confused with the original BMW M1. So let's check out how we can get this car and how much it's gonna cost us. So here we have the 1 Series M Coupe running us 55,000 credits, so a very inexpensive car. Now the one they're telling you not to be confused with is the M1 Coupe from 1981. Once you get into your car and complete Chapter 1 M Badge, we move on to Chapter 2 i6 Turbo. Put the N54 engine through its paces and win 2 road sprint events with the BMW 1M. Now keep in mind, we are in winter, so you're gonna have to tune your cars accordingly. I will have a tune specifically for winter, so if you want to download that one, I will put the share code down in the description. There are plenty of road sprint events around the map. However, the easiest ones and the fastest ones to complete are the Horizon Festival Sprint and the Waterhead Sprint. And now that you've completed your 2 road sprint events, we move on to Chapter 3, Tuned and Tested. Turn some heads with a rare car and earn a total of 500,000 skill score with the BMW 1M. We've been doing quite a bit of these, so if you've been following along with past guides, you know exactly what to do here. But if you haven't checked those out and you're new around here, the quickest and easiest way to do it is to go to Bamberg Castle, as there's all these dunes around here, a bunch of fences. You just go on a wreck fest and you will get a ton of points fairly quickly. You also get a ton of multipliers, especially if you've committed some points into your car mastery. Once you've earned your 500,000 skill points, we move on to Chapter 4, Sheer Driving Pleasure. Relax, unwind, and take the BMW 1M out for a 15-mile cruise around the countryside. Now, you don't necessarily have to go around the countryside, but there's plenty of it around. What I like to do is start at the Horizon Festival, move down towards Broadway, make my way through the highway, and eventually landing in Edinburgh. At some point, you would have completed the 15-mile drive and thus the challenge. That has been Bavarian Roundel, this week's Forzathon challenge. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, take care of yourselves and each other, and as always, have a good one.